2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. But hello, I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam, who's in the booth. And it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey Luke and Rich, I'm looking forward to treading the fairways again with these two because they were absolute fire the first time round, and I have a feeling that after their exchanges on social media, it'll be even more spicy out here.
Well, I like the look of Lexi in this one, but is the rival capable?
The tempo there was exquisite.
Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
The wind is at their back on this one.
Is that right? I think so. Okay, that'll work. What an opportunity to make a birdie.
Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
Well, that's delightful. A birdie to get the round underway.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
The second, a short par 4, one that the players like to take on these days, Rich. A good birdie look here.
They do. It used to be where you laid back on top of the hill and took a wedge, 9-iron sometimes for your second shot, but a lot of players now are challenging that bunker down the right-hand side, getting as far down there as possible, and just having a flick with a sand wedge in for their second.
That's really not what they were looking for.
Second shot on the second. And he's down there. You got a read?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
Ooh, right by the hole. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
It's been so tight. She's tied here with her rival. And can she pull ahead now?
Now that's a good putt to hole any day of the week.
Before this putt was hit, they looked their playing partner in the eye and gave a signal. That was mean, but fair.
There are so many stunning holes on this entire property, but there's few more picturesque than this downhill par 3 third.
It might be stunning to look at, but it is painful. Can be extremely painful to play. Downhill all the way. When they tuck the pin over on the left-hand side, forget about it. Never hit it there. Only when the pin is on the center or the right part of the green should you be taking dead aim. Other than that, center of the green all day long.
Looks to be going with the 6 iron. Oh, that was pure. Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She's got momentum now, just birdied the last hole.
Oh, don't tell me, did she hole that?
And this is what can happen when you start up a rivalry with a player of this caliber. Now pulling further ahead of her playing partner. What a shot to make.
Putting for birdie. Ouch, that hurts. Good putters will make these. Right on 5 feet.
This is important. Big par putt here.
That gets the job done. Currently 1 under for the day. Well, as we head into our finishing stretch, it starts with the par 4 14th.
Very picturesque, this 4th hole. Pacific Ocean directly to the golfer's left-hand side. Don't be sucked in by the views, however. You want no part of that. And you certainly don't want any part of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side either. Find the fairway, and you've got a good chance at knocking it on this green in 2. Be wary, though. Anything long and left on this green is no good.
Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
He's looking at perhaps 175, I'd say.
Going with the 6-iron here.
All right, we're going with an extra club here.
Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Oh, just missed. No, that's too bad. A par putt on the table. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. There's a real premium on your tee shots here at Torrey Pines South Course, keeping ball in fairways critical, and that is illustrated also by the par 4 fifth.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back towards you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
Yeah, great rhythm on that swing. This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker.
Wind moving the golf ball left to right.
Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. That's inside the house of opportunity. Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She's currently in 3rd place.
Oh, almost went in. And back to the course with the live action. Trying to get to 2 under with this putt.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Don't want to state the obvious, Rich, but a little too hard, that one. Oh, that's a clutch par. Now 4 back after that hole. Rich, there are a number of strong holes on this outward half, but the par 5 6th, the players are definitely thinking birdie here, but it's all set up by the tee shot.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
That is absolutely spot on.
Sitting at 1 under, trying to move inside the top 20 on the leaderboard. Well, Rich, that's a shot they'd like to have back again for sure. And here we are with the third shot. 4 shots behind our leader. And this putt to move into the top 20. Ah, the dreaded pull. Always disappointing on the greens. This putt is of 9 feet. Oh, so close. Putting for a bogey.
Yep, tracking nicely.
And that's for a bogey. And with that, he moves up to even par.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
The par 4 7th, a little dog leg left to right. Again, positioning of the tee is key.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players want to start it out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and just hit a gentle fade off of that. Second shot here is to an elevated green. Don't go long whatsoever here. That's when the barranca and the canyons come into play.
That reminded me of the Big Easy. Silky smooth. Even for the day. Going with the pitching wedge here.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 18 feet from the cup. This is their look at birdie.
That'll sting a bit. Just 3 feet to the cup. And that putt will drop. Well done. And that par ensures he'll stay right there at even par. We head up the hill away from the ocean here at the 8th hole, Rich. A lovely par 3, but all the challenges in the green.
It is. It's very wide, not very deep. Players going in there with kind of mid-irons to short irons. Uphill the entire way. Difficult to get it on that back level when they stick the pin all the way on top.
Opting for the 6 iron. That should set up another chance. Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
There she is, 3rd place. Is tracking.
Oh, the long-range bomb. Is there anything better in the game? And with that, she'll move to 5 under par. Oh, 13-footer coming up here. Make this. It'll add up. Was on a good line. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. The par 5 ninth is a monster over 600 yards, Rich. Challenging to say the least.
I think the challenging part about it, Luke, is it's just straight away. You have to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and a straight third shot to find the green in 3. It really is just that simple and straightforward. The green does have 2 tiers on it, but for the most part, Luke, it's an inviting third shot.
That's a poor lie. Will he be able to get out of here?
Yeah, this is not what they wanted. There might be a couple of hits here.
I might need to get a lesson of you. That was well played. Getting ready to play their 3rd. 5 strokes behind our leader. Going with the 8 iron here. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. Trying to get to 1 under here with this putt.
Starting to look really good.
And that should secure the par on this one. Rich, how are we looking after 9?
Well, Luke, this rivalry we've been watching has been fun. There's players behind their rival as we make the turn. It'll be fun to see how this matchup shakes out.
As we head to the back 9 here at Torrey Pines South, Rich, the 10th isn't a long hole, but the slope off the tee makes it a difficult one.
It is. It cambers pretty good from left to right, so most players are going to take something less than driver, probably a 3-wood or a 5-wood, and try and hit a draw into that bank to slow the golf ball down. You find the fairway, the green sits slightly above you, but the difficult part about it is it's got 3 different sections, a front, a back left, and a back right. You got to get your second shot spot on to have the best opportunity for birdie.
No point hanging on to that one. You didn't hit your best there. Oh, Henny, that looks like a putrid lie. Is it bad?
They'll have to get their best bunker technique out here because this is nasty.
You like that, didn't you? Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Oh, I don't mind this par putt. This one's dialed in. Oh, and gets the putt to drop. What a great display of resilience on this hole.
In trouble off the tee in that fairway bunker with that putt, saves the par. Well done.
So no movement there. The player remains at even par. There aren't too many easy holes here at Torrey Pines South, but the course certainly gets tougher as we head to the par 3 11th.
This green from the back tee looks minuscule. There's just not a lot of room on the front of it. Even the back section, which it does get a little bit wider, it still is very small. A massive shelf, top left. If you get it up there, happy days for you. If not, just find the green, 2-putt, make 3, move on.
Opting for the 5-wood. Good sounding strike, that one.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
They're a long way from the hole here. Work to be done.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Okay, let's get back to the action.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. Well, that's very crafty, isn't it?
Love watching this player around the greens.
Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. We'll hold. Trailing by 7 after that hole. We head to the 12th hole. This par 4 is as big and as strong and as tough as you find anywhere on the PGA Tour.
This is about as tough a hole as you're going to find anywhere on the planet. Prevailing wind coming right back into the players. You just have to step up and hit a solid tee shot to find the fairway. From there, you're going in with a mid to long iron, sometimes even a hybrid, to a green that sits just above you. Not a ton of movement, but enough from back right to front left to make you think.
Well, that should find the bunker. And that's the line in the sand. Well, out of the bunker and onto the green, but still a fair bit of effort to go here. This one's for birdie. Oh, I like the look of this. That's frustrating. An opportunity to make a par here. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. All right, Rich. The par 5 13th. So much has been said about it. I'm interested in your thoughts.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
Oh, absolutely flushed. Even for the day. Oh, this is the stuff that gets the juices flowing. Driver off the deck. That's a little untidy. And here we are with the third shot. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
Nice out the rough here.
Oh, that's a great approach shot. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. And that's for birdie. Well holed. And with it, he moves to 1 under par. This is Lexi Thompson. Oh, that one just missed the hole. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th.
Luke, I think the player just went into traction with that swing.
The lies aren't too bad here in the first cut of rough. Opting for the 9-iron.
4 right.
That's not what they were looking for.
It needed to put some draw on that one, but just couldn't get it dialed in.
Okay, phase one complete. You've got to make a good putt here. And if this can go down, he'll save par.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
And in it goes for the par. Currently 1 under for the tournament. We stride across the 15th, Rich, and we talk about strong par fours. This is another one.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny, tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
Playing this shot from about 210 yards out. Looks like they've got the 5-wood.
Just in case Lexi thought that she was going to dominate the match today in this rivalry, he's come out and put that down, laid that gauntlet down, and now I think things will get interesting.
Just didn't drop. 6 feet remaining to the cup.
This for par.
Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
Oh, she's taken the lead in this rivalry, but can she hold on to it?
They're in the bunker, looking for an up and down here. Wow. And how about the concentration to pull that shot off? And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Sixteenth, the last of the par threes on this golf course, but it's not an easy one.
This is underrated difficult. The green is big in size, but it plays awfully small because there's really small sections to this green. The front, the back right, and the top left. If you find the right section, job well done. If you don't, it's going to be a difficult 2-putt to say the least.
going with the hybrid. Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Looking better.
Solid par putt, that. Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
Yeah, she's sitting comfortably in first place, and she likes it there.
Terrific shot. Who could have thought you'd hole it? And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. The penultimate hole at Torrey Pines South is not a long par 4, but the danger lurks everywhere.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there, the green, it tilts from back to front mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a promising birdie opportunity.
That's a tad disappointing, isn't it? Second shot here on the 17th. Lovely effort, that. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Yeah, guys, he's looking at around 17 feet.
Ooh. Eight feet to the cup. This looks good. I like their courage to be able to get that to go down and save the hole.
Yeah, in the bunker off the tee, great recovery.
And the entire field looks up at that familiar sight and sees the name of Tiger Woods on top. And the finishing hole here at Torrey Pines South, one of the more famous on the PGA Tour, site of so many of Tiger's wonderful victories. Par 5, you can get there in 2.
You can, but you have to thread your drive in between those 4 fairway bunkers that line the fairway. From there, now you have to think, do I want to take on this flag with the bunkers right, bunkers left, and certainly the water in front? It's a daunting second shot, but if you're brave enough to take it on, then you could reap massive rewards.
Oh, that looked like a bit of an ugly swing there. All this rough looks to be lush and thick, doesn't it? Wonderfully played. A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt. Oh, that's a nice line. Bit too heavy-handed there. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par.
So far, so good.
The putt drops, and this player is finished for the day. So, after a pretty decent opening round, Rich, this player still finds themselves a fair way off the pace.
They are definitely a fair way off pace, but listen, you can't go out there and play like they did today against this world-class field and expect to finish anything where they did. I mean, it's just an okay round of golf, and it shows.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the